Um, or if you want to bypass this option and you have like the photo on Facebook or another website or something like that, you can just put your link in here, which is cool. So let's see, what field is that? Yeah, I think it's website. Yep. So let's use that website tab, and this is not required. Put a link to media, everyone, and then you can share. You can put YouTube videos on here too, or a link to the YouTube videos if you want, which is cool. And then, so I know who it's coming from, I wanted them to put their email in it. So, what field is this? This is email. Made it pretty easy. So I did make this required so that it does put a name with the email that I get in response from this form. And I wanted them to use their UF email, so I left those instructions as well. And that's all there is there. Once you do that, then you want to save the form. Make sure that everything's in order. Pretty sure you can just drag and drop these things, which is pretty cool. And just click save. I'm not going to save it because I was messing around with this thing too much. So you can go back and click My Forms, and you got to deal with that, but it's the price you pay for free stuff. And so you have event log, it tells you when you created it, and so you can do all this cool stuff now. This shows me like all the things I've tried to do on here. So I did a lot of tests, you can see, but there's also like roughly 20 forms that we actually did this semester through here. So if you lose the email, you can always come back to this database. This will hold them all until you literally delete them through here, but I haven't yet. And I think actually, I think you can sort through here a little bit too. So if you're looking for something in particular, it's kind of cool. So moving on, you can kind of see what it's going to look like in Sakai. And here's what mine looks like, sort of. It's pretty close. Like I got rid of all this stuff. But basically, just to kind of like proof it, make sure you go through here and make sure everything lines up the correct way you want it. Then we're going to go to notifications. So you can send this, you have this sent to multiple people if you want. I haven't seen if you're limited or not, but like I'm going to add Erica to this so that she'll start getting these. That's my president-elect, by the way. So let's see, how do I do this? I like them in plain text, and I also like this turned on so that you don't get like those other fields, the fields like additional materials and media and stuff. Like if they don't utilize that level of the form, then I don't want to see just this thing that says additional materials and then doesn't have anything there. So turn that on. And then I use this setting, and I like to retrieve it. I want like my emails to say using the event title. So I use retrieve from, and I think that's what I use. I don't think I'm using custom text, and that's what I would use if I use event log custom text. It might, let's see, it might actually do this. Here's what one looks like. And the subject is event log, colon, and then whatever is here, which is kind of cool. So actually, you might, yeah, go ahead and type event log there if that's what you want. You can type something else if you want something else. But I made a smart mailbox so they all come to this as soon as they come to my UFL, they come and are organized in the event logs smart folder that I made, which I highly recommend. So once you do that, you're golden. The next thing I'm going to ask you to do is you're going to go to the code. This is the HTML. This is so we can embed it into the Sakai site, project site. And you're going to come down here to HTML plus JavaScript. And the easiest way to do this is just select some of it and then hit, if you're running, you want to select it all. So that's Control A or Command A depending on which operating system you're using. And then you want to copy it. So Control Copy, or I guess you can just right click and copy to whatever is easier for you. Then open up a Word document and just paste it. And so it should be a couple pages. And I'm going to ask you to send this to me because I need to edit it a little bit, and then it'll be ready to go for your site. Like I think you could put it up like this, but I didn't like it as much, so I made some changes in the code. So just go ahead and send it to me. And if you don't know my email, what's the easiest way to do this? My email is josephhaley@ufl.edu. Pretty easy. So from there, we need to do one more thing. We need to wait. That's cool. That's cool. Thing's good. We can log out of here, and we need to go back to our site. So hopefully you watched the first video and you have this set up here. What I need to do is you need to add me to your work site so I can install it. And the way you're going to do that is, if there was a I don't know. Oh, I know what you gotta be careful here. Clicking rather than using the checkmark is very crucial. So I think that's what we want to do. And we want to edit. Yes, here we go. So what you want to do is, these are the people I've added. So let's go to my other one to make it easier. Return to sites. Okay, so here's the new one that we're working on. You want to edit, and see I'm the only one listed under this, so we're not. Wait, how do we add participant? There we go. And just add my GatorLink username, and I would do it like assign each participant a role individually, just so that you have complete control over everything. And go ahead and hit continue, and that should give me access. Make sure that you give me organizer as that role, because that would be the only way I can edit stuff on your site. Make sure I did it on this like that on here. Yeah, you have options of facilitator. Okay, maybe you can't make me organizer because that's the first person to do it, but make me a facilitator. That'll work. I'll be able to edit yours, make sure it's right. All right, well, I hope this helped. Definitely contact me if you have any questions, and I look forward to getting this working on your campus. All right, have a good day.